The man who was paid to wait. A man walked into a small cafe every single morning at exactly 8 a.m. He ordered the cheapest coffee on the menu and sat in the exact same seat by the window. He never brought a laptop, never read a book, never even looked at his phone. He just stared out the window for 4 hours, then quietly left. This happened every weekday for nearly 15 years. The staff came up with every theory imaginable. Maybe he was lonely. Maybe he was retired. Maybe he was waiting for someone who never came. Eventually, one of the baristas couldn't help herself. She asked, "Can I ask why you come here every day?" The man smiled and said, "I'm working." She laughed, thinking he was joking. "I'm serious," he replied. Years earlier, he had sold his business for millions of dollars. Part of the sale included one unusual condition. For the next 15 years, he wasn't allowed to start another business, advise a competitor, or work in the same industry. If he broke the agreement, he'd lose millions of dollars. So instead of chasing another company, he made himself one promise. Every morning, he'd sit in the same cafe, watch the world go by, write ideas in his head, and wait until the agreement expired. The very next week after those 15 years ended, he launched a new company. Within 3 years, it was worth even more than the first one. The barista later said she'd spent years thinking he was wasting his life, when in reality, he was patiently preparing for his next chapter. Sometimes waiting isn't doing nothing. Sometimes it's the smartest move you'll ever make.